Child. So King is out here running the streets of Atlanta with Mendecees. Hide your strippers, hide your daughters, hide your wives, child. Out of everybody, King. Quiet, come get King if that's still your man. Exactly. Child, we got a lot to talk about. Yesterday, Jayda exposed Ari for talking to Little Baby, for allegedly messing around with Little Baby. And we know Cardi exposed Ari a while back about sleeping with Offset when she was married to him. So, Ari, are you out here just sleeping with people's husbands and baby daddies and shit? I don't know. She is a Cancer. Don't come for me, Cancers, in the comments. I just know some shady ass sleeping with your man ass Cancers. Exactly. Me and my cousins had to beat down a Cancer girlie for messing with her man. So that's my experience with the Cancer girlies. Exactly. We also gonna talk about Stormy. Stormy did a link up with the girlies. We already know that she's headlining the Bell Collective Birmingham show. Tasha K calling Jess hilarious to cokehead. It's a lot going on. We're gonna talk about Traitors because Dustin out here. Dustin and Carlos King, you know they reviewing Traitors on Patreon. And why the hell Dustin gonna say that Candace already better than Phaedra? It must be two sides. It must be two Phaedras. Because not my Phaedra, not Miss Scorpio Queen Phaedra Parks. And I love me some Candias. So we're going to talk about Traitors though, because Traitors was good. Michael Rappaport getting drugged through the mud about being homophobic with my man Colton. I'm going to talk about that though. We're going to talk about that because I'm going to tell y'all how I feel about some shit. Exactly. Anyway, so I love y'all. I love y'all. Happy Sunday. Y'all know Sunday is my favorite day of the week. Exactly. It's the Lord's Day. It's Sunday Fun Day. It's all of the things. I got to catch a flight though in a minute. So pray for me, friend. Exactly. Anyway, I love y'all. I love y'all. Make sure you subscribe. Make sure you comment. Make sure you like the video. I'm going to be talking a little bit fast because this got to be a quick ass video, friend. And I'll try to come and go live later on once I get settled in or whatever. I'm gonna try to do the timestamps. It'll probably it might not be right after I post the video. So if you want to help a friend out, do the timestamps. If not, once I get through TSA, I may put the timestamps in there. Anyway, so let's start out, child, by talking about King and Mendecees, child. Why was this on Mendecees' story last night? And I posted this on my shorts because I knew, his story was going to expire. So, girl, this is what the tea is. And it's been a lot of tea in the streets about Mendecees about King and Quad not being together. Look at him. Out with the bad element. Let me mute the sound. You see King with a white jacket on in the winter? And look at Mendecees with a chain. Mendecees look like a cheetah on her. I'm sorry. You look like a cheetah with big teeth. Even though Mendecees fine as that thing. King a little fine too. I don't know, y'all. If y'all saw King and Mendecees in the club, who you giving your number to? Let's start this out right. Now, allegedly, Quad and King ain't together no more. So King might be a single man out here in the United States of America. Mendecees separated from Yandy, and I don't think he talked to Tamar anymore because Tamar been throwing a whole bunch of subliminals. If they was ever messing with each other, allegedly, I think he was blowing her back out. The way he grabbed her neck in that video. Now, y'all know I don't like short kings, but I might make an exception for Mendecees. The way he grabbed that neck, I was like, ooh, child, grab my neck, make the coochie jump. Okay, sorry. It's a Sunday. Exactly. But if you out and you seen them two at a table, who you giving your number to? You got to give your number to one of them, friend. You got to talk to one of them. Or if you and your friend, they want to buy y'all drinks, who you kicking it with for the night? Are you kicking it with King? The man who might not want a baby, he played and wasted my girl Quad time, or Mendecees who play all of the games, but Mendecees fine as that thing. And Mendecees on that real estate shit. Exactly. So I don't know, friend. Tell me what you think. And I'm thinking, King, you want to be on Love and Hip Hop Atlanta? If I see King dog ass on Love and Hip Hop Atlanta, it's gonna be a problem. Because I know you ain't get with my good sister Quad just to get your ass into the reality TV scene down there in Atlanta. And why are you hanging out with Mendecees? Mendecees is the bad element. As a matter of fact, somebody on my short commented and was like, King, stay away from Mendecees. Next thing you know, Jasmine gonna be there with her strippers. Kurt gonna be putting you on blast. King, stick to the waters and the lakes that you used to. Exactly. Anyway, moving on. So speaking of people linking up and out and about or whatever, let's talk about Stormy real quick. So I told y'all earlier this week, Stormy is going to be headlining Bell Collective Birmingham, this new show. So I think they were filming this. She had a Canvas Beauty event, and Stormy linked up with Lala Anthony. Shout out to Lala. Stormy linked up with Lala Anthony, and she had a Canvas Beauty event. Everybody was out and about. Tiffany Whitlow was there. Let me see. Let me make sure I put this on the stage for you. So Tiffany Whitlow was there. Destiny was there. Trish was there. The Scott sisters wasn't there. Kimmy, you a following ass bitch because Stormy only had issues with Tisha. Exactly. I don't know. Okay, so this is Stormy's page. Let's take a look. It's in her stories. So we're finna get all in Stormy business really quick and see what the event was going like. Okay, so this Stormy, it was a cute little setup. It looked like a nice little function. You see the canvas. Bossip was there. The girlies was out and about. Stormy actually looked really, really pretty. This was Tiffany's story. She reposted Tiffany's story. So Tiffany Whitlow, I wouldn't mind seeing Tiffany back on her. And I don't think Tiffany is with Big Lou because all Tiffany posts is her and her sons. This is Tiffany's son who went to the event. Girl, Tiffany, keep your son away from Destiny. Keep your son away from Destiny. Destiny didn't fuck with Nail's son, allegedly Kimmy's son. Tiffany Whitlow, if you hear me, keep your son away from this Jezebel from Detroit. Okay, hold on. Okay, so this is Stormy with Destiny. Destiny looks cute. I'm not a hater, never been a hater. Destiny look really, really cute, yeah. I don't know about this jumpsuit though. I don't like the pudge with the belly right there. I don't know Destiny. But Destiny look good. Destiny is a pretty ass girl. No, she looks really cute on this picture. Now I like this. This is adorable. I'm not sure who this girl is right here. I am Danica Canada. I think she's one of the girlies on that'll be on Bell Collective Birmingham. More pictures of her posing with the peoples. Like I said, Canvas is doing a collab with Lala Anthony. So we had Lala Anthony stuff. Look at Lala looking pretty. Sidebar, girl, why Lala looks so different from when she was back on MTV? That's just proof, girl. You ain't ugly. You just broke. Okay, y'all see Trish in the cut? Y'all see Trish in the cut? On to the left? Exactly. So we got Trish in the cut. Hold on. We got Trish to the left. Stormy, I'm not sure who this girl is. Destiny. I think this is some of the cast of Bell Collective Birmingham. If y'all see, she tags on TV, Bell Collective Birmingham. We got a cute stud girly being the host. I'm sorry, I don't know your name, girly. Where is Courtney at? I was wondering where the hell Courtney at, because you know Courtney is like Stormy's shadow. He's always with Stormy. So I was surprised that I didn't see Courtney in any of these videos. Exactly. Of course, she's showing off her body glaze. I told y'all that Crisco in a jar. I fuck with the Crisco in the jar. Exactly. I love it. Keep it in my car. It ain't like Destiny shit. I fuck with I fuck with Canvas Beauty. I like her products. Okay, so yeah, this was her event. Okay, and then we have this content creator, Anthony Lofties, exactly. So he says very few people have that kind of access to me. When Canvas Girl Beauty says, "Hey Anthony, I want you, need you to come," I guess everything else gets put on pause instantly. I know a lot of y'all don't care for Anthony, but what I will say is every time I see Anthony out at an event, he look nice. I like the fashions. I like the fashions. Forget Charlie's Angels. These two got it covered. So it's Destiny, Stormy, and Anthony. The Lala stuff, you see Ebony Magazine reposted it. I ain't gonna lie though, Stormy, you doing it big, girlie, for Ebony Magazine to be reposting your stuff, girl, with Lala Anthony. But I wonder why Lala wasn't there. Shouldn't Lala have been here? Maybe she was and it just didn't get reposted. Anyway, so that was a cute little link up. I'm kind of getting excited about this whole Bell Collective Birmingham thing. I wonder if Destiny is going to make some appearances on Bell Collective Birmingham. Destiny, if I'm you, you ain't got shit going on. No, nobody want that car freshener. All we know about you from Love and Marriage Huntsville this season is you fucking with all of the friends and you'll pass around. If I was you, I would try to attach myself to Stormy and Bell Collective Birmingham. Exactly. Anyway, what else we gonna talk about? Let's talk about Jess and Tasha K real quick. Baby, so I had no idea this shit was going on. I did see a post from Tasha K on Unwind on her Instagram Unwind with Tasha K page, where Tasha K said that one of Jess Hilarious' best friends reached out to her, but she was just like, Jess, you better not say shit else about me or I'm gonna release this information. So I was wondering, I was like, what's going on with Tasha K and Jess Hilarious or whatever? Baby, I found out. Y'all want to know exactly? This is some messy shit, which I'm indifferent to both of them. I probably like Tasha K and Jess Hilarious the same amount. You know what I'm saying? Let me see. So apparently, this is how it started. Let's see. So apparently, this is how it started. So hold on. So Jess Hilarious was on the show, was on, doing a radio show. Somebody said that Jess Hilarious looked like Tasha K. Jess Hilarious was like, I could never look like Tasha K. Bitch, I'm cute. I have to do crack for years. I have to da-da-da-da. And was basically clowning Tasha K. And was like, I could never look like Tasha K. To me, Tasha K and Jess Hilarious on the same level of pretty. The only difference is Jess Hilarious does the eyelashes, she do a little bit of makeup, so on. And, Tasha K pretty much goes with the natural stuff. Yeah, I gotta go in a minute. So that was basically the whole tea about that. So anyway, so Tasha K had a lot to say. She basically called Jess a cokehead, which the friend that Tasha K said she talked to called him.
This is the thing, right? So, before I would never wear my real hair. I was insecure in a lot of ways, right? One more time, she said she was insecure in a lot of ways. They just got right? Yeah. Before I would never wear. You thought you was ugly, so that's why you wore the weave down your back and the loads of makeup and the lashes, and you get.
So yeah, Tasha K is talking about the difference between her and Jess Hilarious. Tasha K also says that she could have had Jess Hilarious' husband. She said Jess take care of her husband. Her husband stay at home and take care of the kids. And she said, I could have had your husband then, and I could still have him to this day if I wasn't a married girl. I said, what? Now, Jess, girl, this girl just said that she can have your husband. She could have had him back then, and she can still have him now if she wanted to put that coochie on.
Lip fillers and jewelry and nails. You wear a lot of shit to try to cover up something you don't want to look at, even still to this day. You wear your natural hair because you know that's what your husband like, because he loves you for you. So he doesn't give a damn if it's your natural hair or your real hair. He connected with you on a soul level. But it shouldn't have taken him to come for you to love yourself when you had you had a child that should have done that. That should have helped you to love yourself, because your child loves you unconditionally. This man is loving you conditionally. Play it, Jasmine. Play it.
So this is the friend.
I could never look like Tasha K. Ever. I would have to do so much crack.
This is Jess talking. She said, I could never look like Tasha K. I would have to do so much crack.
Somebody on the chat. They always fucking playing. Oh. But yeah, I could. Huh? Yeah, we can. Yeah. I don't give 3.5 fucks. What I do? I would never look like a fucking crackhead. I would never look like a little junkie. She always sweaty.
She said Tasha always sweaty.
Looks like she fucking dirty.
And dirty.
Okay, put up her dirty.
We call her a crackhead that look dirty
Photo.
and sweaty, child.
Okay. Jess, I want to say this to you, sister.
Y'all see this picture, friend?
Now, I've never ever said this to anybody before.
Hold on, let me try to fast
you
forward.
attracted physically to women are around. Would wake up. I'm giving some nod. What's wrong with women wearing weave? Baby, yes.
Okay, so go watch the video. It's on Tasha K's page. Later on, she plays the clip with a friend, and the friend said that Jess Hilarious came up. He was her ex-manager, and she was messing with him. And he said that Jess Hilarious was on that cocaine, girl. He said, yeah, she was on that coke. She told me she started doing coke, and she was on it bad. So I want to know how this beef is gonna pan out, but that's what the tea is, friend. They basically said that she was on that shit. Now we go skip the Claressa stuff because I'm pressed for time. Maybe we'll talk about Claressa later and talk about the Jada and Ari stuff. But basically, girl, why did Claressa call into a damn radio station? Acting like she was defending herself, acting like she was a different person. I ain't even finna talk about the mechanic today. If you need your catalytic converter put back on or you need your brakes fixed, just call Claressa, child. She at home. She obviously bored if she calling into a radio station acting like it ain't her, but it's really her. Yeah, you know it, and I'm tired. I'm ready to go in the damn thing and weep. Take me to the bushes and weep with Ayanla. Exactly. Ayanla, come fix Claressa life. If that's what we're doing. Okay, but let's talk about this Jada and Ari shit because I ain't got that much time. I told y'all, but we got to talk about Jada and Ari because it's going down. It's going zam, friend. It's going zam. I'm talking about thotty for thotty, Instagram influencer for influencer, rapper for rapper, baby mama for baby mama. Exactly. So it all started on a dark and stormy night. I'm just playing. Exactly. No. Okay, so this is how it started, friend. Okay, so Jada was on live, right? And if y'all, in case y'all don't know, Jada and Ari used to do bookings together. When the influencer thing became a big thing, Jada and Ari used to do bookings together, like club bookings. And they were making a lot of money, like lots of money. They were paying like the same amount of money they pay rappers and artists to come to clubs. They was paying Jada and Ari that amount of money to come to clubs, excuse me. So they not no broke girlies by far. They were friends. They were both getting their hair done by Tay. They were both modeling for Shane Justin. In case y'all don't know who Shane Justin is, I don't know, friend. He's a fashion influencer. He does all of the things out of Atlanta. Yeah, so they was friends or whatever. They was both getting their hair done by Tay. They was both going to bookings together. They was both modeling for Shane Justin. They was probably like the two biggest Instagram influencers there was at that time. Girl. So then they were on a show called The Impact Atlanta. I'm not sure if y'all watched it. I covered a few episodes when it got juicy or whatever, but it was Arrogant Tay, it was Lakia, the rapper, it was Jada, and it was Ari. Now, it was some beef between Jada and Ari was like, I couldn't understand. She was acting like she couldn't understand why Jada was acting funny towards her. And Jada couldn't understand why Tay stopped doing her hair. Everybody know Arrogant Tay do the best hair, especially if you're in Atlanta. You know what I'm saying? So you like a part of the upper echelon if Arrogant Tay do your hair. But all of a sudden, Tay was acting funny with Jada about doing Jada hair. And Jada couldn't understand it. Mind you, Tay and Ari, they grew up together. They both from Chicago. They grew up together, like from high school. They're very best friends. So if Ari had issues with Jada, this is just my personal viewpoint of it. I feel like Ari was having issues with Jada, and that's why Tay started acting funny and stopped doing Jada her because Ari wanted to be the number one influencer. And at the time, let's be clear. When Ari came on the scene, Jada was the number one influencer. But then Ari just came up in the ranks. You know what I'm saying? Girl, but this is what Jada had said. So Jada was on live, right? Girl, and Jada said, somebody asked her, was the rumors true? Because there's been some rumors on TikTok about Ari allegedly messing with Lil Baby. Girl, and then Jada confirms it. So let's get into this Hollywood Unlocked. Hold on a second. Let me put it on the stage. Now, I actually seen this on the Tiki to the Top, but since we doing the whole synopsis of it all, I just came to Hollywood Unlocked to get all of the tea. So for those of y'all who don't know, this girlie right here to the left is Jayda. She is Little Baby of the specimen at the bottom right, the rapper. That's his baby mama and longtime girlfriend. Ari now goes with Moneybagg Yo. Ari has been accused of messing with Offset too. Cardi said that Offset told her he had sex with Ari when they were married. So, Ari, you've already been accused of having sex with a rapper who is married while you've been with Moneybagg Yo. Mind you, Ari is G Herbo's baby mama. This is a lot. This some ghetto shit, friends. So pay attention. This some ghetto shit, okay? Ari came on the scene because her baby daddy is G Herbo. G Herbo just proposed to Tyna, whoever, Emily B's daughter. She moved on. She talked to Gervonta Davis. Now she's with the rapper Moneybagg Yo. A few years ago, when Cardi B was going off, Cardi B said that Ari messed with Offset while they were married. So while you with rapper Moneybagg Yo, allegedly, Cardi told us you was fucking with her husband and you a snake ass bitch. She's a Cancer. Cancers, bring it to the front today. Now, Jayda is saying, bitch, while we was cool and doing bookings together and shit, and you wondering on the impact why I'm acting funny, is because allegedly, you was messing with my baby father, Lil Baby, the rapper. Mind you, a porn star told us that Lil Baby had that thing on. She said the schlong is schlonging, the shit is hitting half down his legs. She said he's a horsey, and if you ever want to get on a horsey, call Lil Baby. I'm just telling y'all what the tea is. Okay, so this is the video.
Now I'm on X.
So this is the TikTok video with Jayda. Somebody says, hold on.
Y'all, so like, that's where that glow coming from. I'm only on week 2, but the skin is already skinning.
Mind you, she said she used Accutane. I had commented in the damn comments to a dermatologist. I need to give me some Accutane, y'all. Y'all know I'm all about the skin.
Like, I should have been got on.
And her skin is skinning. I've always been a Jayda fan.
Accutane. Like, is this all I was missing my whole life?
So she's looking at the comment.
How do you get it? No, I haven't purged, but I was on spironolactone not 2 weeks, a month before I started Accutane. So spironolactone purged me bad. So I think my doctor was very intentional when she put me on spironolactone for that month. So that way, now that
I want her lip, whatever this lip shit is that she got on too.
On Accutane, I'm good. It's like I'm not.
Mind you, so this is where someone says the TikTok rumors about Ari and Baby with a question mark. She's going to respond to them. This is how all of this beef started.
Purging. Them rumors are true.
She said those rumors are true. Talking about the TikTok rumors between Ari and Lil Baby.
No shade. That's been going on. That's been a thing.
She said that's been going on. That's been a thing. And then in another slide, she says, did I
like literally?
She said, did I stutter? And somebody said, you absolutely did not stutter on that live, queen. And she said, been, like they been messing around. So someone says, child, Jayda got time today. She exposed Ari for sleeping with Lil Baby. She said they been fucking around. So is the real reason Ari was causing drama with Jayda because she wanted her man or was already fucking her man? Mind you, I always thought Lil Baby was messing with Young Miami. because Young Miami be at his events and shit and all of the other shit. Yeah, so these is just some comments or whatever. The moral of the story is, so Ari got on the internet today. Mind you, this bitch comments about everything. Remember, she commented about the Suge stuff. Ari calls everybody broke, ugly, and comments on every single thing. So I was shocked that she didn't comment and say anything today. She was acting like she was Ray Charles to the bullshit. Don't be Ray Charles to the bullshit now, Kingston. We want to know whether or not you was fucking with Lil Baby or did you fuck with Offset? Sis, what's see? But she said she going live on Twitch. So we will talk on Twitch today about all of the things. I'm also going to do, so I don't have time. I got to end this video, friend, because I don't want to be late. I don't want to be late to catch my flight. However, we're going to talk about Traitors later on today. I haven't forgot. So if y'all haven't watched episode 4 and 5, make sure you go over there and watch episode 4 and 5. And we're going to talk about Twitch this evening. Probably this evening. Yeah, I got some a cocktail event to go to or whatever. But like I said, later on tonight, we'll talk about Traitors. We'll talk about Michael Rappaport getting into it with Colton. Dustin talking about some Candiace is a better traitor than Phaedra. Y'all know how I feel. And then did y'all see on my Instagram how Kelly stole Phaedra look? Girl, we're going to talk about a lot of shit. Anyway, I love y'all. Let me know what you think about King hanging out with Mendecees, the Canvas Beauty Girlies linking up. Like I said, I see the Scott sisters, Letitia and Kimmy. Y'all wasn't in the building. Y'all ain't supporting Stormy. Y'all ain't doing none of the things. It's giving jealousy. Jealousy. Exactly. Tell me what you think about Tasha K and Jess hilarious. I just feel like Jess may come and flame the dog shit out of Tasha. And I'm gonna keep y'all updated on the Ari and Jada beef because I'm actually invested. A lot of people don't like Jada and they were like Team Ari in the comments. But what type of hoe is you to be around me, gaslight me on the motherfucking show, and whole time you and your homegirls messing with my baby daddy? Girl, I'm sorry, I would drag Ari. I know y'all don't like Jada, but I would drag Ari. So I want to see what she got to say when she go on Twitch today. And Moneybag, yo, you ain't said shit. This is the second rapper that they claim that your girl messed with. And when she said she was never messing with Offset, they caught her in the video, in one of Offset videos. That don't mean they necessarily messing around, and we don't have no proof that Ari was messing with these men. But it's a lot of speculation. I'm sorry. And Cardi usually have receipts. Cardi usually don't lie on these girlies. She ain't lie about Krishan messing with Offset. So I don't know, friend. I don't know. Anyway, so make sure you like the video, comment, subscribe. I will talk to y'all later. Wish me safe travels, and I love you.